Every year on Valentine's Day, health officials and folks living in life or death situations take time to raise awareness for National Organ Donor Day. Statistics show more than 80% of folks waiting for their life-saving gift are in need of a kidney. But as you'll soon find out in our special report, finding the perfect match can take months, if not years.
I found out when I was 21.
Some say age is just a number.
There's no age limit for donors.
Every surgery is that.
But for many organ recipients, time ticks away as they patiently wait for those difficult minutes to turn into miracles.
3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
You're going to be going on dialysis, get a fistula.
For Connor Clark, turning 21 brought a different challenge in life instead of college or figuring out a career.
I got really sick for like a week, was vomiting up everything. No idea what was wrong.
Doctors turning to a blood test to determine a diagnosis.
And my toxicity was through the roof. Like, I shouldn't have been conscious when I was in the hospital.
A discovery of kidney failure coming back positive. He would now focus on forming a fistula, which is a vein to help with dialysis treatment.
It really put everything on pause. I was going to start working that spring before I fell ill.
More than 2,800 Minnesotans are currently waiting for the gift of a longer life to be donated to them. The same situation as Connor still faces today.
We never really went to the doctor when I was young because I was healthy, healthy as can be.
Now 3 years and counting.
It's a waiting game.
Connor and his family wait day after day to turn his status on the waiting list into success.
You're just waiting on that phone call, waiting for that phone call to be like, hey, we have a kidney, head in.
In our practice in St. Luke's Hospital, I think probably above 100, maybe 100, 150 patients.
Dr. Hassan Salame with St. Luke's Hospital deals daily with patients experiencing renal failure.
If you take all the dialysis patients in general, they usually live on average 5 years.
Thankfully, Connor is still young, which will most likely present positive results.
The younger the person, the expectation for him is usually to live longer.
Dr. Salame says roughly 2,200 patients in Minnesota are in need of a kidney transplant.
The cost of dialysis long-term is way more than kidney transplant.
While many may think dialysis is a cure, time is of the essence.
Dialysis only provides around 10%, which is just enough to keep the patient going, provide them with somehow acceptable quality of life.
Statistics showing around 500 kidney transplants taking place in Minnesota last year, around 300 of them coming from living donors, with 200 or so being donated after death. Currently, there are more people waiting for life-saving organ transplants than there are organs available. For every one person who donates, up to 75 lives could be saved.
Yeah, it kind of has to be a perfect storm for a kidney to just drop in your lap.
Connor's condition is known as Alport syndrome, meaning his disease developed from family genetics.
The women of the family carry it, and the men seem to get the effect. But it doesn't affect my brother, it doesn't affect my sister, but it got me.
Connor not only deals with days full of dialysis, he must also follow a strict diet and deal with astronomical medical bills. A 1-month supply of these binding dietary pills cost roughly $900.
If it wasn't for state insurance, it would... I don't know what would happen, really.
For now, Connor continues to wait with a constant worry.
It is weird waiting around for it, kind of just to happen.
And doctors continue to do what they can until a miracle helps in finding a match.
The best option for people with advanced renal failure or end-stage renal disease in terms of survival, in terms of quality of life, basically with kidney transplant, people can really go back to almost normal life they were living.
In Duluth, with photojournalist Adam Jaganich, Brett Scott, Fox 21 Local News. On average, about 9 to 15% of kidney transplants will have rejection within the first year. However, this is highly treatable if it's detected early. If you would like to help Connor and his family, we have set up a link to their GoFundMe page on our website. That's fox21online.com. And that was just such an interesting story to work on and meet Connor's family.
Oh my gosh.
And it's so easy. We can all just check that box on the driver's license and,
Yeah,
and become
absolutely.
a donor.
Absolutely helps. How many people can you help? Just you being an organ donor?
75.
About 75 people. That is so
From
selfless.
eye, organ, and tissues.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm an organ donor. I've been forever, so
Yep.
got to
And-
do it. Help others if you can.
Exactly. Yes. Pretty